Rise up and shape up. 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 Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got a real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Get your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright. Wave your hands in the air if you feel fine. We're gonna take it into overtime. Welcome to the Space Jam. Get your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright. Wave your hands in the air if you feel fine. We're gonna take it into overtime. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Hey ladies, y'all ready to stop? And y'all wanna know why? 'Cause it's the Slam Jam, fellas. Y'all ready to stop? Y'all wanna know why? It's time to Slam Jam.
And Westwood wins the tip. Oh, he erased Mayo. Gloria, how's it, Gloria?
Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright. Wave your hands in the air if you feel fine. We're gonna take it into overtime. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Ayon kay Ginoong Joaquin Henson sa isang artikulo na nathala sa The Philippine Star taong 2016, to Filipinos, basketball is a way of life. And the Philippines is one of the 2 countries in the world where basketball is #1 sport in terms of popularity. Before we start, let me wish everyone great health and peace. I am Rachel, your host in today's episode. We would like to dedicate today's episode to all Filipino women sport coaches and trainers who chose or never stops bringing sport to the young minds in the grassroots level. Aming inialay ang episode na to sa marami nating kapwa kababaihang tagasanay ng sport na patuloy umiikot ang kanilang mundo sa paghubog ng isipan ng mga kabataan sa kanayunan at komunidad na maglaro at hikayating yakapin ang sport sa kanilang pang-araw-araw na buhay. Para sa mga tagasanay ng sport na kung saan inialay na ang kanilang buhay na mag-develop ng sport skills sa mga bata at kabataan sa komunidad at kanayunan. Dahil naniniwala sila sa kakayahan ng sport sa paghubog ng kampyon sa palakasan at sa buhay. Mula sa aming mga kabataan, kayo ang aming bayan. For today's episode, we are happy to feature a woman coach who was commended and cited by the judges in the recent Gintong Gawad 2021 for an exemplary contribution to science-based basketball developmental coaching. She is Coach PRECIOUS GLORIAN JIMENEZ from the province of Cavite. Pero sino nga ba si Coach Precious? Ating panoorin ang isa na namang nakakawiling kwento ni Commissioner Celia Kiram.
Ang aking ibabahaging kwento sa inyo ngayon ay ang mga nakakawiling kaalaman tungkol sa babaeng naparangalan ng espesyal na pagkilala ng mga judges ng Gintong Gawad 2021 sa kanyang natatangi ambag sa science-based basketball developmental coaching sa Pilipinas. Ang Gintong Gawad ay isang plataporma upang kilalanin ang mga nakakapagbigay inspirasyon ng mga kababaihan at mga gawain at programa na nakakatulong sa pagsulong ng sport pang-kababaihan sa komunidad o grassroots level. Itinatag ang Gintong Gawad ng Philippine Sports Commission taong 2021 sa ilalim ng programang Women in Sports na pinangangunahan ng inyong lingkod, Commissioner Celia Kiram. Alam niyo ba na ang babaeng nabigyan ng citation, special citation ng Gintong Gawad 2021 sa kanyang natatanging contribution sa science-based basketball developmental coaching sa Pilipinas ay si Coach Precious Glorian Jimenez. Si Coach Precious ay 28 taong gulang. Pinanganak sa Trece Martires, Cavite. Isang basketball player sa General Trias ang kanyang ama. Si Coach Precious ay nagsimulang maglaro ng basketball noong siya ay 6 na taon lamang. Nagtapos siya ng kursong Bachelor of Science in Foreign Service sa Lyceum of the Philippines. Alam niyo ba na si Coach Precious ay naging Athlete of the Year taong 2009 habang nag-aaral sa Colegio de San Francisco? At nagsimulang magsanay ng mga kapwa estudyante sa nasabing paaralan noong 2010. Mula 2011 hanggang sa kasalukuyan, nagsisilbi siyang bilang tagasanay ng basketball ng Junior NBA Asia. Sa ngayon, isa siyang basketball coach ng Filipino Basketball Academy, basketball consultant ng Athenaeum Amcam School, basketball coach ng Alaska Power Camp, at basketball strength and conditioning coach ng Eskwela de Leonora. Alam niyo rin ba na si Coach Precious ay naging basketball coach at ambassador candidate coach sa Junior NBA World Championship ng Junior NBA Global Championship Asia Pacific Selection Camp? Alam niyo ba na si Coach Precious ay naging kandidato ng Junior NBA at ng Junior WBA, Philippine Coach of the Year mula 2015 hanggang 2018? At pagkaraan ng 4 na taon, nakamit niya sa wakas ang karangalan bilang Junior Women's NBA Philippine Coach of the Year taong 2019. Diyan nagwawakas ang kwento tungkol kay Coach Precious. Muli, ito ang inyong Commissioner Kiram na walang sawang maghahatid ng kwentong kababaihan, kwento para sa kaalaman at karunungan sa sport.
Not at your best? You may be dehydrated. You need Pocari Sweat. It replaces the electrolytes you've lost and helps you perform at your best. Be at your best with Pocari Sweat. Pocari Sweat.
Ngayong kilala na natin si Coach Precious, samahan niyo akong balikan ang makasaysayang gabi noong December 21, 2020.
The judges took notice of a very special coach from Cavite and decided to give a special citation for exemplary contribution to science-based basketball developmental coaching. Please welcome Coach Precious Jimenez.
To share my journey as a basketball coach. Yes, basketball. I started teaching basketball when I was just 16 and now I am 29. Why? I am a daughter. My parents didn't give me 100% support and trust when I was supposed to play in the university at Manila for the NCAA South. They are scared for me because I am a female. Rather than to be a rebel to my parents, I obeyed them and took the course they wanted. That is Bachelor's of Science in Foreign Service, major in diplomacy. While in college, I began coaching as well. Throughout the process, I never missed to be underestimated on and be insulted and be bullied because I am a female basketball coach. People are not used to this, but I am used to their doubtful thoughts and their questions. Ano? Basketball coach ka? Sigurado ka? Kaya mo yan. What hurts most is when other female coaches try to bully me as well, because I am straight. These awful experiences motivated me more, and it made me so hungry for improvement. It made me want to be the best, and made me want to do more for the kids and the next generation of female coaches. I was nominated to be the Junior NBA Philippines Coach of the Year 2015, 2016, 17, and 2018, and I lost 4 times in a row. Giving up is not an option for me. At last, 2019, I won the title of the Junior NBA Philippines Coach of the Year. I didn't got it in just a snap. It was a really long process, a process that we worked hard for, and we trusted. Who are we? My husband, who's also a basketball coach. My former player, Judy Icarba, who played in NCAA South. Coach Jillian, who's also a female basketball coach. And Coach Carla of St. Francis School. And Irish Mangera, my teammate in Open Women's team that we had. From 2015 to 2019, we might have reached out to 5,000 kids in General Trias, Cavite, and other parts of Cavite. We aren't compensated for giving out this free basketball clinic. We go from school to school, to barangays, even if it's a remote area. We were trained by NBA coaches before doing everything by the way. Challenges are here and there. Money from our own pockets. People started calling us crazy for doing it literally for free. And I would always answer them, I am crazy for the opportunities we can share to these kids who lacks in support and exposure. Because who knows, from those 100 kids in your school or your barangay, might be a UAAP player, an NCAA player, or even a professional player in the future. Because who knows what the future holds to these young athletes. I can brag about this, but that I produced players who played in NCAA and UAAP. They would always tell me that if it weren't because of me, they wouldn't have an athletic scholarship in prestigious universities in Manila. And I would always respond, my dear, you worked hard for it and you deserve it. I never expected anything in return. Their respect and presence are more than enough. When I won the Coach of the Year in 2019, together with All-Star, Junior NBA, and Coach Anthony De La Cruz of the Alaska Aces, we flew to Indonesia for the Junior NBA Global Championship, represented our country against other Asian countries. There's also a competition among the female and the male coaches. And I was the only female coach who handled the men's team and the only head coach. The team that I handled are in random players from different Asian countries. Some do not speak English. The communication barrier was a big challenge, but I managed to avoid losing the games. I was in fact against a professional coach from Singapore and Japan. I felt so intimidated whenever the game starts because I am just a female coach from the Philippines. But no, I set it aside and did my best in every game because I am not just representing myself, but my country, and most especially women.
Congratulations ating 2021 Gintong Gawad Special na babaeng tagasanay na sport sa komunidad sa kanyang kontribusyon sa siyensa ng developmental basketball. Congratulations also to its nominators, the city government of General Trias led by its Mayor Antonio Oni Alandi Ferrer.
I have so many memories with her because after she was done with me being her player and I graduated high school and I went on to college and med school, she became my confidant. She became my friend. She became my colleague. And one of my favorite memories with her as a coach is that, you know, we would always joke around that sometimes we wouldn't feel well during our training and that we were hoping that, you know, she would take into consideration and put us aside of the court. And then she would just say, like, toughen it up. I'm also a woman. I experienced that, and that you have no excuses. And like, we're going to be so upset. It's like, oh, it's our chance to rest, you know. And then we would go back in the court and we would, you know, we would do our hardest every single training. And you know, that's the thing that I would continue to bring with me throughout the rest of my life. And there are countless memories with her, but I think the thing that would be most memorable for me was that it was our first winning game, and it was the first time of her being our coach. And she invited us to her house and she cooked for us. And now every time that she goes or visits, or every time that we see each other, I would always ask her to cook, because she not only is a great chef, I mean, like, not only is she a great coach, she's a great mother, she's a great cook, she's a great woman in general. And I'm really grateful that I have met her and I had the opportunity to work with her. So what was Coach Precious like as a coach? She is tough. She is unbreakable, and never underestimate that just because she's a woman, she's going to treat you differently, and that because we're women, you know, a group of female basketball players, is that she's going to treat us, you know, very feminine and very girly. Like, no, that is one thing that I was wrong about her. You know, she doesn't treat men and women differently when it comes to coaching. You know, we're basketball players, we're going to train like basketball players. We're women, we're men, we're going to train the same way, and we're going to train as hard as everyone else. And I admire her for that, because people would think that just because she's a woman, she's going to be gentle, she's going to be sweet, and she's going to be you know, fragile. But she's one of the toughest women that I have ever met, on and off the court. And having her as a coach really pushed us to our limits. It made us cry, it made us sweat so much, but at the same time it makes you see what you're capable of. And I truly am grateful that I had the opportunity to at least be one of not only her players, but have the opportunity to be chosen by her as one of the team captains of our team. So that was really just a wonderful experience. It was struggle, it was tough, it was heartbreaking at times. It would really push your boundaries, because she's one tough coach. I'm not going to lie about that, but you will learn so much, and you would really realize that you are capable of so much more than you thought you are. So that's what she is as a coach to me. The biggest impact that Coach Precious had for me, despite being her player and her being my coach for only a year, because I was in my last year of basketball before I entered college and eventually into different careers, is that you should really have the discipline in order to do what you want and get what you want. You know, you're not going to take the easy way. There's no easy road or easy path. Everything is zigzag and rough. But when you know that you have what it takes, even if you think that you don't have what it takes, even if you're not confident enough, you would really push yourself to get what you want, because like that's what she told us. And we really pushed ourselves inside the court. We were an underdog, and eventually we became part of the championship game, and we never realized that, and we never actually believed that we could do that, but she made us believe that we could do that, and it happened, you know. And I think one of the best things that she said that I consider a life lesson that I would forever cherish for the rest of my life is that when we do drills, endless sets and reps and workouts, you know, she would always say, don't cheat on the drills, don't cheat on the sets, don't cheat on the workouts, because you are only cheating yourself, and you are not benefiting from that cheating. Nobody's benefiting from that cheating. And you know, it may seem like it's just nothing because it's, who cares about sets and drills, right? But I carried that all throughout my college career, and I carried out all throughout medical school, and now I am on my last year of medical school. And I guess that what she meant by that was the only way that you would really do what you want is to do it completely and to do it honestly, because when you take the easy way and when you cheat your way out of something, it's never going to be a complete accomplishment for you, and you're never going to be proud of it because you didn't take the difficult road. You didn't take it the way other people do it because you cheated your way into it. And that is such a big impact for me, especially in my career, that I am going to handle the lives of patients. So that is one of the most important lessons that I think, out of the many things that she taught us, is something that I would carry on for the rest of my life, and would probably tell, if I have the chance, my children and my children's children, because it's such a good lesson and I would never forget that.
Hello everyone! Unang-una magpapakilala po muna ako sa inyo. My name is Judy Ann J. Carba. Former students po ako ni Coach PRECIOUS GLORIAN JIMENEZ sa Fiat Lux Academia Trias. Nagpapasalamat po kay Coach dahil na-continue po yung paglalaro ko sa kolehiyo sa Don Bosco Technical College. Marami pong naituro si Coach na hanggang sa trabaho ay dinadala po namin. Unang-una yung disiplina po. Malaking bagay po talaga ang disiplina. Alam po natin mga manlalaro yan. Pangalawa po, yung sportsmanship, yung camaraderie natin sa mga nakakasama natin sa paglalaro. At ang isa sa tinuro ni Coach po na hindi ko makakalimutan, na hindi mo kaya mapachampion ng isang team, na ikaw lang mag-isa. Na encouragement ni Coach Precious na binibigay sa amin, at lalo po kami nagpo-push through life. Nagpapasalamat po ako dahil pinush na po ako na ipagpatuloy yung paglalaro, at sa kabilang banda po na itapos ko po yung school ko, ng scholar po ako sa Don Bosco Technical College. At later on po, binigyan niya po kami ng another opportunity na nagkaroon po ng clinic dito sa Cavite, which is yung Junior NBA clinic po. At sobrang saya po namin na mag-volunteer po as a coach na dating estudyante, at nagtuturo na rin po sa mga bata. At desidido kung gaano po yung kagustuhan niya na naturuan po yung mga bata at puso niya po sa pagtuturo. At sana in time, mas marami pa po mga coach natin ang willing po na magbigay ng serbisyo sa kabataan.
Hi, this is Tony De La Cruz, former player of Alaska, former coach of Alaska, and I just wanted to say that working with Coach Precious was an amazing experience. She's dedicated, she's knowledgeable, she's passionate, she works so well with the kids, and every time I worked with her, she was always about making sure they got better. So Coach Precious is just one of a kind, and again, I wish her all the luck in the world.
Hi, I'm Abel Aro, former player of Coach Precious Jimenez. I tried out in basketball way back in high school with zero basic knowledge about the game, or just want to have an extracurricular activity to enjoy my time in high school. I didn't realize that it includes big sacrifices and passion to achieve greater results. To make the long story short, she believed in me. She believed in me before I believed in myself. She saw my potential. She always told us to always be on top of our game, not just in basketball but also in our academics, and now in life. I will never forget the day that she scolded me. One time in our training, sobrang wala ako sa sarili to the point na hindi ko ma-execute ng maayos yung mga drills. And she just said, paano susunod sa'yo yung teammates mo kung yung captain ball mismo hindi ginagawa ng maayos yung dapat gawin? Of course, I cried. But after that, I had so many realizations and learnings. Now, I didn't let personal matters to get in the way in my professional career. As they said, may mga pangaral talaga na madadala mo at tatatak sa'yo forever. At ito yon. I'm just glad she did that. Having her as our coach was a privilege. From my zero basic knowledge in basketball to having known all the terms, the rules, and the techniques, and the attitude to win a game. It was a great experience and honor to be trained by the best coach. Thank you, Coach, for believing in me. Stay healthy and live long so you can share your knowledge to others too. I'm always rooting for you because you taught me how to grow.
Hi, ako nga pala si Alia Nicole Vergara. Nag-start ako maglaro ng basketball ay nung first year high school ako dito sa Fiat Dogs Academy. Tapos nung grade 12 ako, nabigyan ako ng opportunity makalaro sa Cavite City and yun nga, ang naging coach namin is si Coach Precious. So, nung una natakot akong maging coach siya kasi first time ko magkaroon ng coach na babae. Tapos nung nakakasama na ako na si Coach Precious, hindi pala siya nakakatakot kasi magaling siya makisama sa tao. Tapos kapag nagpe-play na kami, tapos nagko-coach na siya sa amin, parang feeling ko ang galing-galing niya mag-coach kasi kung lahat ng ginagawa niya sa amin is pabor dun sa laro and parang kini-clear out niya talaga yung mga possibility na may mangyari sa amin. Ganun, tapos inaalagaan niya kami pagtapos ng game namin. Yung impact ng basketball sa akin is parang mas nabuhay yung pagkatao ko. Kasi nung first time ko naglalaro, hindi pa ako ganun karunong. Tapos nung nag-start ako na naglaro na and then marami nang natutunan sa loob ng court and outside the court, parang nasabi ko sa sarili ko na yung basketball pala talaga yung kailangan ko para maging isang ganito ako ngayon na masaya akong tao. Tapos sa basketball din, parang mas nagkaroon ako ng maraming friends, marami rin akong mga naging coach. And tapos sa ganung pagkakataon is nagkaroon ako ng maraming experience kung saan patuloy hanggang ngayon is matututo pa rin ako.
Hello, I am Carl Martin Santiago. Nagsimula po ako mag-basketball nung 6 years old po ako. Tinuruan po ako ng papa ko kasi po yung basketball po talaga yung sports po namin, yung mga ninuno ko po. Kaya po yan. Nakilala ko po si Coach Precious back in 2017 sa Junior NBA camp po dito po sa Gentry. Masasabi ko lang po, sobrang laki po ng naitulong sa akin ni Coach Precious dahil po sa pagtuturo niya ng mga basics po. Yung laro ko po kasi dati, kumbaga parang yung fancy move po. Tapos pagkatapos po nun, puro basic na lang. Tapos naging more efficient po ako sa court. Tsaka po yung discipline ko din po, hindi lang po sa basketball, pati po sa school na apply ko din po. Pati po sa sa mga gawaing bahay po yon.
I'm Gia Mitante. Nag-start ako maglaro since second year high school. And na-meet ko si Coach is mga third year na ako. Nakasama ko siya as a coach, si Coach Precious, and as a teammate. Sa coaching niya, sobrang ang ganda ng process kasi nakikita namin yung pagbabago namin sa training tsaka sa laro mismo. Nakasama ko siya sa sa liga. Coach tsaka player siya. Sa paglalaro, ang ganda ng tandem kasi marunong mag-adjust, magaling magturo. Kaya niyang, once ako na player na nasa gitna, pwede niya akong papuntahin sa mga big man kasi natuturo niya sa amin kung paano namin gagawin ng tama. Nung nag-game kami sa Cavite City, Liga yon, hanga ako kasi kahit alam kong ahead siya sa akin, yung laro niya, nandun pa rin yung skills, yung passion niya sa basketball, makikita mo pa rin. Sobrang galing sa training ngayon, gano'n rin po.
Hi, ako nga pala si Ren Tristan Cito Regrosa. Nag-start ako mag-basketball nung 9 years old ako. Impact sa akin ng basketball ay na-disiplina akong sarili ko sa pagbabasketball. Na-apply ko rin to sa aking pag-aaral, disiplina. Ang basketball ay, dahil dito marami ako naging tropa sa pagbabasketball. Gaya po sa pagsali po sa Junior NBA, naalala ko po si Coach. Si Coach po ay mabait po. Tinuruan niya rin po ang mga basics sa basketball. Marami po siyang naituro sa amin.
Ako po si Jake Bernala, isa po ako sa mga naturuan po ni Coach Precious at masasabi ko po kay Coach Precious, isa po siyang talagang magaling na coach po. Tinuturuan niya po kami kung paano yung disiplina, yung paano lumaban pag nasa loob po ng court, yung mga skills, katulad po ng mga footwork, handling, lahat po tinuturo niya po para sa amin. At hindi niya po kami hinahayaan na kunyari po ma-down po habang nasa game, ganun po.
My name is Joyson M. Sayas po. I'm 22 years old. Na-start po ako mag-basketball nung first year high school po ako. Tapos po si Coach Precious po bilang isang coach po sa loob ng court. Isa po siyang sobrang stricto po. Gusto niya po lahat kami may matututunan sa loob ng court. Hindi niya po nawala po kami. Kahit nagkakamali po kami sa loob ng court, tinatama niya po kami. Tapos po si Coach Press naman po sa labas po, tinuturing niya po kaming kapatid, anak. Tapos sobrang bait niya po sa amin.
Thank you very much for all those warm testimonies. Another proof of our awardees' exemplary efforts and life as a coach. Ngayon naman, samahan niyo akong panoorin si Coach Precious sa isang sample training demo ng kanyang sport na basketball.
Okay, players, we're gonna start with our activation. Activation is very important to loosen up our muscles to prevent injuries. Are you ready? We are now here at Fiat Lux Academy, General Trias, Cavite, and we're gonna hold the basketball training for boys and girls, but this is just a small group of 3 boys and 3 girls. So we're just gonna show you. So we're here now at Fiat Lux Academy, General Trias, Cavite, and I am with 3 boys and 3 girls. We will be conducting a small group of basketball training for today. So we are going to start with the activation, or what we call is the warm-up, to activate the muscles or to loosen up the muscles to prevent the injuries. And then we are gonna go with the footwork, with the ball handling, the shooting, and if we can play, we're gonna play. Our warm-up, when I say defense, you have to top the floor. Defense! You have to shout, okay? And you have to be on your defensive stance. Is that okay? All right. If I do this with my hand signal, with the whistle, all right, you're still on your stance. You have to do the shuffling or the trigger, okay? All right. So if I point there, you have to slide or you have to make 2 steps. 2 steps here. You have to stay here. Wait for my whistle. Okay? You got it? All right. Let's go. Ready? Stance. Defense.
Defense!
Defense.
Defense!
Very good. Okay, boys and girls, we're now on footwork. You know that this is very important to basketball, even if you are on the offense and you are on the defense. So what we're going to do is we start with our right foot. Of course, we have to stay low for our stance, for our balance, okay? So you got to in, out, okay? In, out, but you have to do it fast. Till you finish up to the last box. Okay? On your stance pa rin. Then you go slide on the other cone. Slide. 1, 2. 1, 2. Single lang. Single. Sige. Abot. Yun. In, out. Good job.
Lower.
In, out. Next. Stay low. Okay. All right. Gotta in. 1, 2. Out. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. In muna, then out. 1, 2. Kuha. But then again, if you're doing the footwork, you have to sway your arms for your balance. All right? So again, I'm going to do it fast. Kuha. Control, control. Sway your arms. Sway your arms.
Side lower. Arms.
Good job. Good job. May mas bibilis ka pa dyan.
Good job.
Good job. Good job. Alright. Very good. If I can feel your intensity right now, what more sa games? Intensity is very important. Okay? Kung ano yung gawin nyo sa training nyo, yun din ang nasa games nyo. Alam nyo yan. Okay, so this time, iba naman, of course. I'll do it here para kita nyo. Okay? Out muna on your left. Pasok. Dalawa. Out. Up lang to. Out. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. Alright? So, para saan yun? Coach, pengi akong bola. So, bakit? It seems like footwork is not important, it's boring, di ba? But then, if you're gonna do it with the ball, with the ladder, this is how will it looks like. Kung wala ko sa ladder, it will look like, tama? Laki ng space from the sideline to here. Tama? Alright. Ready? Sway your arms. Sway, sway, sway. Go. Okay, so in basketball, we always work with the ball. Tama? So now, we're gonna put in the ball handling with the footwork. Okay? Kasi, di ba, minsan we pass like this, we pass from here. Tama? So, ang kailangan natin is muscle memory. Right? So, same footwork, but then we're gonna rotate it here. Okay? So, when you're done there, when you're done here, you just go back to your line. We're gonna do it twice. So, can you get ball? Okay? So, again, 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. If I'm gonna do it fast, okay, go back to line. Okay? One more. I'm gonna do it again. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. 1, 2, up. Okay? Ready? Focus. Focus. Your coordination is very important when it comes to playing basketball or any other sports. Kaya yan. Kaya yan. You have another chance. You have another chance. You can do it. Good job. Balik lang. Balik lang sa pila. Good job. Good job. You can do more, Aliyah. You can do more. You can do more. Boys, you can do faster. You can do faster. Good job. Nice footwork. Yeah, nice footwork. Tiptoe, stay low. That's the key to this. All right. Last set na tayo for the footwork and with the ball. It's dribble. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. If I do it faster, much better, ah. Ready? It's okay. Good job, good job. Go hard. Go hard on the ball. Control, control. Go, go, go. All right, very good. 2. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna attack those cones, those 3 cones, orange cones. Okay, we're gonna attack. Then square up again, attack, square up again, then go for the layup. 1, 2 step, 1, 2. Then use the board on the layup. It's very important to use the board to make sure of your shot. Alright? Because on the games, hindi lahat ng pagkakataon meron tayong hawak na bola. Dahil hindi 5 ang bola sa loob. Di isa lang. Okay? Especially the step, the 1, 2 step is very important. You have to make 2 wide steps. 1 and 2. Make the shot. Make sure of using the board. Ready? Lapit. Lapit. Coach Cam, second round, lagyan mo ng defense mo.
Good job, good job.
Square up. Look at the goal. Defense. Up. Okay. This time, let's make it challenging. This would be your defense. That's why we have it here. Okay? Kailangan malaki yung space nyo from the defense. Alright? Ready? Good job. Last set, last set. Protect the ball, protect the ball. Protect the ball. Yung isang arm, protect ng ball.
Good. Good.
Ito yung step nyo. Alright? Why is it important? Pag na-open up, kung opposite side ang na-open nyo, he can get the ball. Alright? So that, don't forget this. Defense nyo is here. Protect the ball with your other leg. Alright? If the defense is here, kung dito kayo dadaan, the other leg then. Protect the ball. Okay? Don't make it open. Kuha? Talaga? Alright. Okay, so this time, same layup. Go to the base, players. Can you go to the base? Go to the base. Baseline. Here, I'm gonna run here. Ball. Dito galing ang bola ko. 1-3 ball. Okay? Ready? Run, run. Run. Good job. That's okay, that's okay. Bigay. Uy, ayos ang pasa. Walang tao sa kabila, oh. Bigay, bigay.
Ball, ball.
So, ang first natin is diamond drill. Okay? Pound dribbling. Pag sinabing pound dribbling, malakas yung dribble. Alright? So, on the first pound dribbling, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Spots 1, 2, 3, and 4. Diamond siya. Okay? So, do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. Then, crossover lang. Crossover. Crossover. Alright? Kung kaya between the leg tayo. Kung hindi kaya, behind the back. Then attack. Okay? Spin, half, then attack, finish with layup. Either of the way.
Nice.
Good job. Next.
Good job.
Pound the ball, pound the ball. Bola, bola. Half. Attack. It's okay. The cones are your defense. The cones are your defense. Coach comes. The cone, the cone. Same. Defense ako dito. Gamitin niyo yung likod nyo. Go, go, go. Dikit sa defense. Defense. Post, 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 post. Post. Post tayo, post. Post. Post tayo, eh. Natatakot kayo, eh. Good job, good job. Huwag kayo matakot sa defense. So, Coach Burbs is my defense. Mid-post tayo. Okay? We do the mid-post upon attack. So, you're from here. You did something here. Upon attack. Iwan. Okay? Ready? Jump.
Good.
Good job. Post, 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 post. Post, post. Good job. You have 3 seconds inside, ah. 3 seconds. 1, 2. Protect, protect. 1, 2. Intensity. Let's go, let's go. That's okay, that's okay.
Post.
Post, post, post.
Post. Post.
Good job. Post. Good job. Good job. Okay, explain ko ulit yung shooting. Okay. So, this is what we do sa warm-up shooting namin. So, we're gonna go with perimeter jump shot. Okay? Just a bit of advice when you do the shooting, meron pa rin yung science behind it. Of course, you have to stay on your stance. Okay? Your ball should be on the top of here. Okay? Nakita niyo yung seams. Try to avoid those. Dapat tama yung hawak natin. And this one, hindi siya dapat lapat for the follow-through. Because follow-through is very important. Okay? So, 3 lang yan. Kailangan makita natin yung arc. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So, again, that's the beef, the balance. This is the balance. This is the elbow. Pag sinabing eyes, this is the eyes. F, follow-through. Alright? So, again, what's that? B. What's B? Balance. E. Elbow. E again. Eyes. F. Follow through. Alright. So, the other hand, support lang siya. Alright? So, follow through natin, important, fingers down lahat. Okay? So, napapansin nyo, sometimes, yung tira natin, tumatagilid, yung bola, tumatagilid din. Kuha. So, as much as possible, gooseneck tayo, fingers down. Nanonood kayo NBA, ganito din itsura ng kamay nila. So, you can do it as well. Kuha. From here, you're just going to throw your own ball. Throw lang na pag ganito. Alright? So again, may stance pa din. I will throw it. Pak. Stance pa rin. Look at the ring. Then take the shot.
Follow through, follow through.
Follow through, guys. Good job. Nice follow through. Finish na lang.
Balance, balance.
Finish strong. Finish strong. Stop. Get the ball. Okay? Kuha natin. Side step. Alright? Okay? So again, when you get the ball, do side step. Then, tira. Be mindful of your steps. Iwas traveling tayo. Good job. Pwede kung malapit. Same thing. Gotta stop. Get the ball. Fake shot. Fake shot. Okay? Pero, yung step nyo dapat minimal lang. Okay? Baka gumalaw pa yung kabila. Traveling tayo dyan. Stable dapat. Fake shot. Okay? Fake shot. Switch. Pwede. Alright? Back step. Step back. Okay, kuha. Then, alright? Kuha ba? Good job. Good job. It was really out of failure. I let go of an opportunity that not anyone can have. I was supposed to play in WNCAA South, but then my parents are worried for me in living alone in Manila. So that's when I started coaching. So way back 2009, I was even pushed out of the premises and was even told that I am not supposed to coach because I am a female. And then the day comes, I went back to that place and proved myself. It's not that I will take revenge or something, but I just showed them that I am better. I showed them the better version of me. And from that, for 3 consecutive years, that school was the second runners-up in that league. And that was really a big deal because there were lots of public and private schools who joined that league. And after that, there was so many progress. I went till championship. And as a result of those coaching years from 2009, I produced players who played in WNCAA and also in UAAP. And for me, that is the most important thing. Like paying forward, like helping the players on reaching their goals and grabbing opportunities that I was supposed to have before. So coaching is not just inside the court. Coaching is not just at the sideline. Coaching is also like opening up opportunities to those who deserve it. And of course, when you're given an opportunity, you really have to work hard for it. So, 2015, I was nominated for the Junior NBA Philippines Top Female Coaches all over the Philippines. And of course, well, I didn't expect me to win in that year. I failed, of course. I lost. But then the most important thing is that I worked with NBA players, WNBA players, PBA coaches, UAAP coaches, NCAA coaches. And that is really a privilege for me. After that, I joined again, of course. And I failed. I joined and then I failed. You see, giving up is not an option. You have to stand up and you have to learn and you have to execute more of what you got. So there you go. I became at last the Coach of the Year in 2019. And after that, I represented the Philippines as the Coach of the Year in Indonesia in the Junior NBA Asia. It's the global selection. So out of those other female coaches from Vietnam, from Singapore, from Hong Kong, from Korea, I was the only coach who was asked to coach the basketball boys. And that was really a challenge for me because the coaches of the basketball boys are actually national coaches or professional players. And I get so nervous in our games, but then I set aside that nervousness. And of course, I did my best on every game and showed what Filipinos got. And then, for all of those games, it's like a one-day league. We never lost a game. We have to make it to the point that we never stop learning. We have to be surrounded by good people, good coaches, and listen to their experiences because that is the best way to learn something. And of course, here in the Philippines, we have to focus on the fundamentals in any kind of sports because that is the king of the game. We also have to focus on the grassroots. We have to be hungry on new knowledge. We have to be consistent, which will lead to a nice development. I'd always say, believe in dreams. But if we are going to chase dreams, we have to make it a day-to-day basis. We have to work hard, passionately, and be motivated all the time. We have to set aside those distractions because when we are chasing those dreams, we have to focus and also we have to get out of our comfort zones because we female coaches can do more.
Maraming salamat, Coach Precious. Isa kang huwarang tagasanay ng sport sa kanayunan. Bilang isang kabataan, naway ipagpatuloy mo ang pagbukas ng mundo ng sport sa buhay ng bawat batang mag-aaral tulad ko. Indeed, as you said, let's focus on the fundamentals as this is the king of the game. Time is up for this week's Rise Up, Shape Up episode. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube and follow us on Facebook account. Thank you everyone for your support. Rise Up, Shape Up is brought to you by the Philippine Sports Commission, Women in Sports. Again, this is your host, Richelle. Have a marvelous day, everyone.
Rise up and shape up.